Buongiorno! Welcome back to the Italian campaign. And this might actually be the last episode of the campaign because there's not that many months left until my retirement. Look what we've done to the German GDP. I guess they're being blockaded, aren't they? Yeah, they are. So it's been halved. But that means, I think, that should mean that their GDP is less than mine. Mine is actually shrinking now for the first time in a very long time. It's been growing most of the campaign, even in wartime, but now it's actually shrinking at 1%. It's not too bad. We're gonna get it up again. Don't worry. Let's see, are we... no, we're not taking anything down here. I guess the Germans, yeah, they don't have anything there. They've got stuff in South America. Here we go. Do we have anything nearby that can fight that? 2 heavies and a light. That's all right. Yeah, they don't have anything hidden behind there. Adatusa and a couple of Ninohi-class destroyers. That seems like a good... actually, I'm just gonna send the Adatusa. Don't need to worry about the DDs. They don't need to risk themselves. Anything else? Do they have anything running around the light cruiser here? Probably gonna get encountered by some of my battle cruisers. Same with this battle cruiser. We have a DD here. Did they have... yeah, they have a battleship in Emden. Do I have anything that can take on a battleship? It's probably being repaired. Got some Bastardos, got some DDs. Yes, I am risking my Bastardo class battle cruisers by doing that, but then again, there are 4 of them, and they have DD support, so they might be able to take on that battleship. Tiramisu, that's you. Alright, let's go to April and see if anything happens. And yet another German admiral is replaced. Here we go. That's exactly what I was after. Adatusa going up against 2 Rhineland-class and a Danzig. I think that should be fairly easy, unless I'm careless and drive into a bunch of torpedoes. Alright, already firing. Cruising speed 36.6. Let's see, what am I... well, they've not been identified yet, but wouldn't be surprised if it's focusing the light cruiser. Let's have that as the thumbnail in case there's a lack of battles before the campaign ends. I could also extend the campaign. It is possible. When the retirement thing shows up in January of 1965, you can just hit escape and keep playing. It will pop up every month, and you can just keep avoiding it. But I think this campaign is ready to end. There we go. That's 1 light cruiser mostly dead. Let's load HE. That thing doesn't have a lot of armor at all. Okay, AP works, I guess. Now the heavy cruisers. just assuming that light cruiser didn't launch any torpedoes. I think it's got stealthy torpedoes. But I don't think it had an angle. That's one. Oh, these guys are launching. Let's turn a little bit. So A and B turret gotta swing around and get on target. I should probably have invested in some faster turret traverse than these. But they should be on target now. Well, the X turret is doing a lot of work by itself. There we go. That's the end of it. Good job, Adatusa. Really good design, these. I should probably have built more of them and replaced a bunch of my older battlecruisers. And we also had a couple of convoy missions. I fear this is no battleships. No German battleships in either of these. Only 29% chance to succeed. Invasion of Western Poland. So, probably not gonna happen. Also, campaign might end before we get that far. Kaiser-class versus Danzig. Let's go. Oh, weather is not nice. Rough sea waves and a storm. I think we're gonna have a thumbnail from this instead, just because it looks a lot more interesting. Just gotta find an angle where the ship is not sticking halfway out of the water. Like so, maybe. Yeah, wave physics, not perfect, but at least you can see the storm going on. That was not the case when I first started playing this game. The game would tell you it was a storm and night and just all around terrible weather, and it would look exactly like any sunny day. So I do like the weather effects overall, just not the haze you get, especially in overcast weather, making it just impossible to see where your ships are going. There we're spotting them, only at 20 kilometers. Well, that is with the best radar. Get a little bit closer. Probably in a smoke screen as well. I can cannot see the convoy. And there they are. Those are the transports. Let's have torpedoes launch towards that transport. There they go. Now let's maneuver in case the enemy has launched torpedoes as well. And we're gonna hope that the Danzig finds itself between my torpedoes and the targeted transport ship. There we go. My torpedoes blew up. At least the ones I had left. And there we go. The Danzig did find itself between the torpedoes and the transports, just as planned. Most of my salvo is going wild, but in this case, that's not the fault of the guns. That's simply all the negative modifiers from weather. And also damage instability. The ship isn't that damaged, but just the loss of the torpedo launchers do count as a lot of damage instability. But I guess I did get 2 torpedo hits out of it, so in the end they were worth taking. And that light cruiser is dead. Undoubtedly in large part because of those torpedo hits. Limited to 30 knots because of the weather. Well, I guess 30 knots is still very, very fast, historically speaking. Especially in seas like these. Probably a lot of crew members losing their lunch. There we go, scored some big hits on the furthest transport. We can just get closer. Keep hitting them. If they're still alive, by the time they're the 3-inch guns are in range, well, they're not going to be alive for much longer after that. Yep, nope. 7-inch guns took care of it. Yeah, that was in large part the torpedoes doing the job on the Elbing. And one more convoy mission. Another Dogali versus another Danzig. This time, only one transport. I'm guessing it must be an important one. And because I'm pretending this is an especially important transport, I will make it my goal to make it surrender instead of sinking it. You can see the as a funny little bug in the game. If the previous battle was a storm battle, it takes a while for the speed limiting part of the weather effects to reset. So my speed is still limited, but you can see the limit is gradually going away. There we go. We can move at full speed now. Oh, no, no, no. We are not. We are not targeting the transport with main guns. We will make it surrender. And I think if I set the secondaries to armor piercing, should be able to do a lot of crew damage without doing too much damage to the transport itself. Possibly. There you go. The cruiser sinks. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Main guns off. Oh, darn it. I think I just blew up the transport. It's still afloat. Let's turn the secondaries off too until we get closer. Yep, it's still alive. Makes me wish I had some 2-inch guns now. Because they are excellent for killing off crew. No, oh, well, whatever it was transporting, it's on the bottom now. Alright, that was April. %, chance still. Now we're gonna add this to the mix once that invasion is done. What's this? What are you? Battleship. We've caught a battleship. It's going out. Oh, I will be escorted by a light cruiser, a battle cruiser, and a DD. Okay, let's. What are we gonna have intercept that force? Well, you're gonna have our 2 super battleships, at least. And we're going here. No, 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 those are... Yeah, they are. 2 Giulio Cesare-class. I'm not going to take away the entire task force there because they're needed for the invasion. But I think we can have something else join in. How about the Japanese DDs? The Nohi class. Maybe a couple of heavy cruisers. San Giovanni class, maybe. No, I think I've got some better cruisers around. Is this one repaired yet? Not 97%. Almost ready. I got the Mecklenburg here. I got a Bourbon here. Got 2 Bourbons here. So I think what we'll do Didn't we have... where are the German cruisers? They are here, aren't they? No, I am mistaken. I am completely mistaken. They are here. Yes. I'm gonna send out 2 of those. Blücher and Falke. There we go. Round 2 versus German mega battleships. And I guess these can just momentarily move back to a port. Sunderland, maybe. And generate some missions. Not be in the way on this battleship that I want to encounter. So I have a single DD moving out there. Do I have a light cruiser nearby that can... I can send out the Rhineland. Here? Yes. Alright. And in familiar fashion, the Germans seem to not want to fight the ships that I specifically designed to fight their ships. Okay, we struck Pillau. Can this battlecruiser get out yet? Are we gonna have the Sanita join in too? No, Sanita can stay. I want to just make sure that the Germans actually have space to leave. Like so. We did not get to fight this DD. We have an ambush here. Okay. The battleship Hildebrand and a Rhineland-class heavy cruiser. That's a new class. Hildebrand class. That's not one of their super battleships. It's pretty fast though. That's one of the super battleships. I can tell by the tonnage. That's a 10,000 ton light cruiser and a 72,000 ton battleship. I guess we can try and do this one. Risky, but give it a try. All right. Let's see how many DDs we lose doing this. Let's have them in 2 groups. Because I don't think we're gunning down the battleship, as we did with the was it a light cruiser? The last episode? Or the one before? Let's first take a look at this Hildebrand class battleship. That's it. It seems very sensible from the layout. A lot of secondaries though, so well, maybe we could get a gun kill by killing off the crew. Let's take a look at... it's very close. It is in torpedo range already. What kind of main gun range do you have? 54.7 kilometers. So, potentially, it's got bad accuracy due to too much muzzle velocity. Those German guns are very long by default. Its secondaries are opening up. We're all targeting the battleship, right? Yeah, we are. Torpedoes outbound. Torpedoes inbound. Torpedoes looking good. I'm gonna get some hits here. 3 torpedo hits. Another 2 torpedo hits, that's 5. And barely missing the heavy cruiser. This spread did not hit. No, maybe. No, we're gonna get some more. No? No, we're not gonna get any more. But that's one heavily damaged battleship. Let's take stock of our own wounds. Simone got badly bruised. Marcello, you're okay. You two are okay. Filmina and Ostro. And the battleship sinks. So far, great success. It's not quite identified yet, but it's gonna take a while to sink. So we're gonna have it identified before this ends. I want to have a go at sinking the heavy cruiser as well. Just, too bad none of the torpedoes hit it. Although they were all aimed at the battleship, so they did what they were supposed to do. Are we just gonna kite away a little bit, waiting for the torpedoes to reload? I think so. I think we're just gonna get out of its gun range for a little bit. And then come back. There we go, the battleship has been identified. Armor. It is decent. 20-inch main belt. 6-inch main deck. So that is decent armor. Not a lot of deck armor, really, comparatively. So, deck penetrations from most of my battleship's guns would work at decent ranges. And yep, there we go. 57 caliber length. And take a look at the accuracy. Beyond 35,000 meters, nothing. And the HE stops working at 30,000 meters. With pretty pitiful accuracy beyond 20,000. So That's probably why my DDs are still alive. Oh, you took a torpedo, actually, Simone. Was not launched from the battleship. It must have come from the heavy cruiser. Yeah, it did. So that's just me being careless and not watching where my ships were sailing. But if they want to play with torpedoes, I'm game. We can play with torpedoes. The single barrel 10-inch guns are all that's firing at my DDs at the moment. But they are, well, not that accurate either. Well, actually they are. It's just they are accurate. The HE range is just not that good. So that's why it says 0% accuracy at long range. It just doesn't have the range. So, not bad. What kind of HE ammo do you have? Incendiary. Okay, let's just go up to ×10 game speed for a little bit. And the torpedoes are almost ready. And once they are ready, we're going to go in for round 2. They are ready. Let's go in. Smoke up. You're authorized to launch. Good job. Whoa, almost got very close here. Okay, my guns are doing very good work. Are we just gonna kill it with guns? Again? Well, guess we did. Oh, and... well... you took a bunch of torpedoes, didn't you, Marcello? Oh well. Didn't sink. Not a very expensive battleship, but I still think it was a pretty good design for what it was. Only 45,000 tons. It's practically a battlecruiser, or fast battleship, really. So, not too bad. Let's see now. The problem is, these only have a 28 knot top speed. That's slowing down the entire task force. And this German battleship has a 30 knot top speed. Hope we can still find a way to engage it. Same with this single destroyer here. Do I have a light cruiser nearby that can deal with it? There we go. Madonna is ready. I'll send out the Madonna too. And these are just gonna join in here after they're done fighting the German battleship. There we go. I got some DDs. I got some DDs. No, these are the ones that just ambushed the battleship, so they are damaged. Do I have any intact DDs, or maybe even light cruisers nearby? Guess not. Guess I have to go look for some. Here we go. A Dogali is fast enough to catch a German DD. And Mecklenburg can just go to a port somewhere. Yarmouth? Sure. I'm gonna have the light cruiser take care of that instead. Also, here we go. Arethusa. It's a German DD here. Heading to... Wow, that's a long way. It's a long way away. Arethusa can, I don't know, sit here. I don't think we're gonna get any missions for it though. But maybe. The Germans are building ships, right? Yeah, building 35 ships. Let's go. And Germany keeps avoiding me. And the German invasion of Kronstadt failed. Of course it did. Hello, I want to fight. This will succeed next month. Dogali has yet to catch that DD. How are we doing here? None of this is gonna finish before the end of the campaign. That's okay. The Germans are building Deutschland-class and Posen-class battleships, which I have not seen yet. That's not what we just fought. And that's not their... it's not the Kaiser-class. Alright, we have two DDs going up against a light cruiser and a transport. I know from experience now that those light cruisers are easy gun kills for my DDs. It does not stop me from trying to hit it with torpedoes first, though, as is customary. And the best way of trying to do that is aiming for a transport in the middle of the convoy. And just hope the escorting light cruiser finds itself in the middle of that torpedo swarm. Because it's just moving in circles, that means... well, the torpedo launchers are going to apply lead for whichever direction it's traveling when they launch. But as it's going in circles, that, well, it's basically in a turn, so the torpedoes will go way wild. But here you can see we are getting 2 dud torpedo hits. Well, we did hit it with torpedoes, so I did my part right. Whoever built the torpedoes, they messed up. Now, Setting the guns to fire at the light cruiser. And you can see it is very effective. It's practically melting. I just launched torpedoes. But their torpedo... Oh wow, okay. They might hit. It's a lot of torpedoes. But they are also very slow torpedoes. Filmina, please don't run into that torp. Good job. Good job. Liebeck is the name of the cruiser. And it is almost dead. We gunned down all their torpedo crews. So they cannot man all their torpedoes. So that was the only volley of torpedoes they got off. And their guns are probably not capable of firing anymore. Also, yeah, we need 1 or 2 more hits and the crew surrenders. So, very good. Things are very good. There we go. Surrender. Now, let's just kill the transports. I can even slow down a little bit. Not that I think it's needed. Yeah, no. We don't need to slow down. I was afraid we were just going to sail past the transports faster than they would get gunned down, but that's clearly not the case. Even at 40 knots. Because the transports just evaporated in no time. Alright, that was June. Please now, let me just get my battle. Come on. And they're moving here. There, let it happen. Well, yes, it looks like we have a meeting. First off, a strike. And this meeting. And that's the other one I wanted. Dogali versus 2 German destroyers. Let's go. Alright, and again, unless we eat a bunch of torpedoes, this should be a bit of a cakewalk. Are they running away though? No, no, no. They're coming towards. Let's get the torpedoes out first, just in case. Might get lucky. There we go. Torpedoes outbound. Would you be so kind as to fire HE, Dogali? See, isn't that effective? Enemy torpedo launch. My own torpedoes were ineffective. That's fine. That is fine. One down. Next. Two down. Excellent. I expected nothing less of the Dogali. And here's the big one. Yep, let's get it done. Okay, let's get things organized. DD's off to here. Done with the other ones. Shirayuki has taken a little bit of damage, but that's okay. It's not serious. Cruisers following the battleships. That is perfect. Let's see. What are you firing at? Oh, you're all targeting the DD with your 20.9-inch guns. No, thank you. I've got better targets for you, and you will fire AP because at 45 kilometers, well, you should have more than enough deck penetration to go through. Madonna, you can target that cruiser. Heavy cruisers, you can target the DDs. Let's see, what is our cruising speed here? 25. And 23. Let's go 24. Split the difference. It's closing in. But we are scoring penetrations. There we go. That was a big hit. What was that? Main tower penetration. Foredeck pen. For belt pen. Very nice. And some more big hits. Even more big hits at belt pen. Yeah, those big 20.9-inch guns are getting it done. Just as planned. And she sinks. So, the feared Kaiser-class, fear no more. Let's send the cruisers out to kill that light cruiser. It's not identified yet. It would be nice to get it identified and take a look at the log to see exactly where we penetrated. But I don't think the enemy light cruiser is going to live that long. Nope. That's how you do it. Yeah. Not bad, not bad. Four blocked, 8 ricochets. 12 penetrations versus 6.6 inches of armor. That must be the superstructure. Partial pen versus 18.2. That was the deck. There we go. Yeah. 10 penetrations versus 7.6. I guess that was one of the extended belts or decks. Same with 12.8. Okay, so we didn't actually score any full deck penetrations or full belt penetrations, but still quite a lot of damage. Alright, so mission, yeah, see there, Scotland. They know what's up. They know who makes the big... no, wait, Sanita. That's not a big boat. That's a fast boat. Well, they know who makes the good boats. That's for sure. We've taken Estonia. And this battlecruiser is still out there. Let's see here. Let's join these up with... who are they joining up with? That's the invasion force. Fine, they can join up with this. It's not really that important anymore. Let's have this battlecruiser. Let's allow it to escape. I think it's this single battlecruiser here. Just kind of keeping it in place. Let's try and encounter it out here. Sanita. You, Dogali, you can just go to a port somewhere. Five months remaining. I think we can make it do before the end of the campaign. Rhineland, Danzig, and 5 transports. We got a Scottish Bourbon class. Let's go. Alright. The DD is mine. The cruiser is Scottish. I think I'm gonna do the standard maneuver with the torpedoes aimed at the transports. The cruiser already scoring some hits. Very nice. Effective hits too, flooding. Let's have the torpedoes launch, please. There we go. Incoming torpedoes. Thank you for the warning, Ostro. Varese maneuvering wildly, but avoiding the torpedoes. We've scored one torpedo hit on something. I'm not sure what. This Scottish cruiser is already crewed by veterans, so the Scots have seen some action. Single enemy torpedo incoming, but easily avoided. That is that a light or a DD? That's a light. And it has torpedoes in the water. Let's try and avoid those. I think just sailing straight is the play to make here. Yeah, there we go. Because unless I'm misremembering, those were electric torpedoes and they are very slow. Practically the same speed as my DD, if not actually slower. Or I could be thinking of another German light cruiser class. Either way, my DDs are pretty fast. Let's take a look. Was I correct? I was wrong. These are oxygen torpedoes. These are also oxygen torpedoes. No, I was right. I just accidentally hovered over the heavy cruiser. No, the light cruiser torpedoes are electrics. 44.4 knot torpedo speed. That is not slower than my DDs, but not that much faster either. Got like a 3 knot speed advantage. It is not much. Here we go. Oh wow. How did they miss? Now see, that's the advantage of electric torpedoes. If you don't have sonar, which in the Dreadnought Improvement Project, only light cruisers and DDs can have sonar. If you don't have sonar, well, good luck spotting them. Because they've got minus 88% visibility. I have no idea how those two torpedoes missed. I did not see them until they were on the other side of my ship. Alright, I guess they must have passed right in front of my bow. And then I spotted them as I sailed over the wake or something. Either way, they didn't hit. Alright, up to 37% chance to succeed. If we can get this battlecruiser out of the zone and sink it, things might improve. We've got nothing in Danzig. I think it's kind of hard to hover over the right thing here. I think I briefly had it. Anyway, next month, August. Another admiral replaced, and we have a strike. 3 transports sank. Technology, whatever. My army invasions stopped. That's okay. Task force. We have the advantage against an enemy task force. Okay. I don't remember seeing this mission type before. Okay, let's go. Some simple cruiser-on-cruiser action. Stromboli. There's the enemy. Are they sailing away? They're just hiding in smoke. No, they're approaching. Good. Let's close in and kill. That was a light cruiser, right? So HE it is. Because the Danzig-class does not have a lot of armor. There we go. And we can just happily stay at this range, out of range of their 7-inch guns and out of range of their torpedoes. And just watch as their entire ship disintegrates. Easy. Easy clap, as they say. And that was August. This battlecruiser is not coming out to play, is it? Hang on. Where's my German battlecruiser? It's here. Lauenburg. Guess you guys can join in too. And the Lauenburg will, as soon as I get it untangled from the rest of this formation, I'm gonna send it straight in for that battlecruiser. And hopefully that should give me a battle. Hopefully. Sanita, you can join in with, I don't know, just send you here, and then get the Bastardas as well, just for some extra tonnage. Because it would be fun to get this invasion complete and actually succeed. Speaking of, these are succeeding, but they're not going to be done by 1965. September, let's go. Alright, a strike in a battle. Scotland buying ships. Columbia buying a Sanita class. That's fine. Hey, it got out. Come back here. I want to fight you. Lauenburg. I should be able to catch these. It's going to be a one-on-one, which is potentially risky. Let's also hunt down this DD. With no, Dugali's in battle. She's fighting the Hamburg. Let's go. And I know this video is probably going to go over the 1 hour mark I typically aim for, but it's going to be the last one of the campaign, I'm pretty sure. Unless suddenly the Germans materialize a huge navy out of nowhere. Yes, HE, that's the choice. Or is it? What kind of ammo does the Golly have? Capitalistic. Yeah, I think HE is the choice, but the Dogali can make that choice herself. Let's launch the torpedoes before they just blow up. Enemy torpedoes have been launched. This is a 1963 refit of the Danzig class, so these might not be electric torpedoes, because I spotted them way out. My own torpedoes will not hit. That's fine. Does this refit come with armor? I don't know. Maybe it does. Maybe I'm taking this too lightly. I guess it will be identified soon. Because the original configuration of the Danzig class had next to no armor. So it was HE pens all day, every day. Especially with 7-inch guns like these. That seems to not be the case here. Identified. It has armor. It's pretty decent armor for a light cruiser. Again, the main belt is for some reason thinner than the other belts. And turret armor isn't that thick. Does it have the same main armament layout as the original? Kind of hard to see in the smoke there, but yeah, 7.1-inch guns. Not electric torpedoes. These are fast torpedoes. I don't think the fast torpedoes are that good in the Dreadnought Improvement Project. They are not that much faster than oxygen torpedoes. They have a lot less range. You could have torpedoes that are 10 knots slower, but 10-kilometer more range. You go with oxygens. My own torpedoes have blown up. I guess that is the downside with oxygen torpedoes. They are susceptible to damage. We're doing decent damage. Let's try with AP, see if we can get some full penetrations. Mostly ricochets. Oh, there we go. Penetration. Aft belt. At this angle. It's doing a pretty good job of staying bow in. That is limiting its own firepower. There we go. Flooded. But if it had gone broadside to bring all its 10 7-inch guns to bear, I could have penetrated it more easily. Yeah, overall I like this more than the original. So for once, an AI refit is better than the ship was originally. Typically not the case. Alright, that was September. Let's see what happens in October. Well, it looks like that battlecruiser went back here. No, wait, that's the DD. That's also DD. Where's the battlecruiser? Where did the battlecruiser go? There we are, in Riga. How did it end up there? Okay. Do I have to chase it down? I'm gonna get the single DD here. Let's dispatch a single DD of my own to fight it. You can do it. Heimdall. 2 lights and a heavy cruiser going up against a battle cruiser, which I'm pretty sure has decent armor. I'm gonna let that one go. Yeah, we're gonna let that one go. Now in Hull, we have a light cruiser that's gonna go out and hunt some DDs. We're getting 2 more coming in from here. Well, 1 more. Right, November. We got a strike. And DD versus DD. Okay, Cesare. We're gonna turn the torpedoes off to begin with and just launch when we are a little bit closer. 5.6-inch guns, semi-armor piercing. Should do well against that DD. Which is in range just about now. There we go. Huge hits. Torpedoes out. Not needed. It was a waste of 15 good torpedoes. And I think the other one was also DD versus... No, light cruiser versus DDs. Well, it's almost the same thing. Where are they at? South. That should be dead ahead. There they are. And again, we're going with HE on this one. I'm gonna launch some torpedoes first as a welcoming gift. Why not? There they go. Getting a couple hits. Are we gonna lure them into the torpedo spread? Why not? We can try. Not sure if it's gonna work. Oh wow, almost worked. First DD is dead. Second guy. It's not gonna last much longer. Because those 7-inch guns are on target. And there it goes. Dugali has earned her keep this month and last month. Alright, Convoy. Is that the pesky battlecruiser again? That I'm trying to hunt down with a battlecruiser of my own. It is. So what I will do is I'll send the Lauenburg into port. Henga. Send the Dogali in here too. And then hopefully they're gonna be included in next month's convoy battle. Presumably. Yeah. December. Last month of the campaign. And it looks like we got Western Poland. Strike. A single DD. Actually sank 2 transports. That's fine. So yeah, Western Poland is mine. And there we go. Lauenburg is fighting not just one heavy cruiser, but 2 of them. Alright, here we got a an enemy heavy cruiser. We're gonna send something to deal with it. I mean, like so. And also, you can now have a peace treaty, Germany, but not before we're doing this convoy mission. Will probably be the last mission of the campaign, so, well, sending something out to deal with this is pointless, really. Alright, Lauenburg, my captured German battlecruiser. What's your top speed? 40 knots. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Heavy cruiser, you can kind of just keep back for a little bit. And we got 2 Scottish Dogali class, so they still have the triple base propellant. And they've not been refit with the higher top speed yet. Oh, yet. They can't be, because they're not mine. Light cruiser coming in first. Let's have Lauenburg focus its main guns on the battle cruiser. Misano, you can target the light cruiser with your 10-inch guns. And my light cruisers can start targeting these DDs. They can also launch torpedoes if they want to. Let's see if I can get a one of my captured, well, my only captured German battlecruiser on the thumbnail. The camera doing weird things there. Like so. What kind of secondaries did I give this? So it had some 8-inch guns, but how many? 8-inch gun back here. One single triple 8-inch gun. And 5.9s. Okay. Quite potent. Okay, Lauenburg, you can actually slow down just a little bit now. Because you're just leaving everyone behind. Main guns, AP. I think you can penetrate those enemy battle cruisers. torpedo swarm looking not too bad. Might hit the DDs. Got exceptionally lucky, or there we go. One of them took 2. These are feeling some pain. The Scottish Dogallies are not hitting much other than with that 1 torpedo. Well, 2 torpedoes. Because again, their muzzle velocity is just way too high. I think I'm gonna just send the Miseno to take care of those 2 DDs. Just to get them out of my hair. Turn off your torpedoes. Might need them later. If we're gonna fight a 2 German battlecruisers. Miseno taking care of business. Also has a veteran crew. Business has been taken care of. You can just follow. Meanwhile, you guys have gotten quite a bit far away. I think we can safely get closer. If I'm not mistaken, the German battlecruisers have something like 13 inches of belt armor, which means at 20,000 meters we can start scoring belt penetrations. They also had very thick deck armor, so also around 13 inches, I think. Which means either outside of 40 kilometers or inside of 20 kilometers. That's my 2 options. Yeah, you can use your HE if you want to at this range. Gotta get closer to make effective use of AP. Although AP has been made effective use of up until now, firing at long range. Let's identify the battlecruisers first before I yap on about their armor scheme. There we go, Heimdall identified. Yeah, I was right. 15.8 main deck. Okay, so deck penetrations. That's just not happening. So we're gonna get a little bit closer, try and find a flat angle. 13.4 inch guns. You can't penetrate me. Not reliably. Maybe the extended belts, but that's about it. But the problem is they're coming bow in. Making it difficult to score those penetrations. Are your torpedoes ready yet? Almost. You almost have torpedoes ready from the light cruisers. That is perfect timing. Okay, Heimdall. Now I want you... No, I mean Lauenberg. I want you to fire some AP at Heimdall. Before you take too much damage now. this range, I think we can pen. Well, I know we can pen. The question is the angle. There we go. Full penetrations. Now, are my torpedoes ready? Your torpedoes blew up. Torpedoes keep blowing up. Guria almost reloaded her torpedoes. They're still on the ship, intact. Now they launched, but of course Heimdall was in a turn, so they're not gonna hit. That was my last chance to do anything with torpedoes. You two can just I don't know, get safe and then go for the transports later on. If you're still alive at that point. Yeah, my fore and aft belts. That's where they went through. And the superstructure, I guess. No real danger of the ship getting completely disabled by a few single hits, but it's a 2-on-1, so weight of fire is in their favor. Let's have the Miseno turn about and go for the transports, while Lauenburg takes care of this. Of course you switch targets on your main guns. Told you to target the Heimdall, which was flat on. No, it's not flat on anymore. But you still score a flooding hit. Well, Liguria really not doing well. Can she make it? I think so. The other one is doing fine. She can go for the transports. Heimdall sinks. Wuppertal sinks with a solid salvo through the main belts. Exactly what I was after. Now, let's kill some transports. Good job, Lauenburg. Got a little bit dicey, but got the job done. This is a little bit flooded, but I think she can take care of that herself. You say no, you can get in here. light cruiser you can get in here. These don't have torpedoes, do they? No. Oh. Angle? Really? Not that flooded, are we? What do you mean even my secondaries can't fire? How about now? Really, even the 8-inch gun. Maybe I can fire if I close in? I mean, the cruisers are getting it done. It's not a big deal. There we go. And fire when closing in. Look at that light cruiser go. 3-inch guns. Bringing the pain. And there it goes. The last transport. And that was presumably the last combat mission of the campaign. Alright. Before anything, let's make a backup save. There. Okay, here goes. 1965. And there we have it. Retirement. Campaign finished. Wars fought versus Britain. I sank 44 of their battleships, 25 of their battlecruisers, 93 of their heavy cruisers, 137 light cruisers, 100 DDs. Total 6.5 million tons. That's from 1910 to 1965. France. Not quite as many, well, they didn't last that long, did they? I sank 5 of their battleships, 5 of their battlecruisers, 56 heavy cruisers, 28 light cruisers, 31 DDs. Total 1.4 million tons. Versus Germany. I sank 16 battleships, 12 battlecruisers, 37 heavy cruisers, 72 light cruisers, 53 destroyers. Total 3.3 million tons. We only fought Germany towards the end of the campaign, so... United States, I sank 30 of their battleships, 18 of their battlecruisers, 68 heavy cruisers, 100 light cruisers, 118 destroyers. Total 5,000 tons. Versus Russia, they didn't last that long either. I sank 2 battleships, 1 battlecruiser, 5 heavy cruisers, 26 light cruisers, and 5 destroyers. Total 500,000 tons. Austro-Hungarian Empire. Whoa. I sank 2 battleships, 2 battlecruisers, 3 heavy cruisers, 1 light cruiser, and 2 destroyers. Total 10 ships only. Total 151,000 tons. Yeah, that was only the one war before they disintegrated at the very start of the campaign. While I only sank 2 of their battleships, I did seriously damage some and forced them in for repair, which ended up winning me the war, I think. And I did capture 3 more battleships, so it was a little bit more than what's shown here. Versus Japan, I sank 18 battleships, 7 battlecruisers, 23 heavy cruisers, 35 light cruisers, 43 destroyers, total 2.1 million tons. Versus Spain, they also didn't last that long. 2 battleships, 2 battlecruisers, 12 heavy cruisers, 14 light cruisers, and 19 destroyers, total 400,000 tons. Republic of China, 9 battleships, 4 battlecruisers, 18 heavy cruisers, 36 light cruisers, 16 destroyers, total 968,000 tons. Total ships built, 27 battleships, 33 battle cruisers, 55 heavy cruisers, 24 light cruisers only, 76 destroyers, total 215 ships, total built 4.5 million tons. Ships lost, 3 battleships, 1 being the Victoria, my original campaign starting battleship, and 2 being 2 of the invasion barges. That was very early on. I was in a battle versus Britain. They engaged my invasion fleet instead of my combat fleet, so they were kind of pushed into battle. Also lost 2 battlecruisers, 1 being the Doria, I think, yeah, and the other one I don't remember. 13 heavy cruisers, 6 light cruisers, 42 destroyers, total 549,000 tons lost. Was it really that many? Okay. But combined, I sank 128 battleships, 76 battlecruisers, 315 heavy cruisers, 449 light cruisers, 387 destroyers, for a total of 1,355 ships, or 20.6 million tons. Crew lost. I lost 37,000. Enemy lost 1.5 million? Is that correct? Yeah, that is correct. Wow, that's basically a naval genocide. So that was my Italian campaign. I hope you enjoyed following it. I will start a new one. I haven't decided on which nation, but I have decided I'm gonna wait until patch 1.6 comes out, which it is in the beta stage now, so it shouldn't be that long. But when it comes out, it's gonna wipe saves again, because it introduces apparently some new game mechanics and hulls and such, which is cool, but it would be kind of a waste if I started something now and it all got deleted with 1.6. In the meantime, I plan to make some videos that are not that are Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts related, or from this game, but not from a campaign. So something hopefully interesting. And if you have any requests for my next campaign, just leave them down below in the comments section. I can't promise I'm gonna do exactly what you want me to do, but at least give me some ideas. Thank you for watching, goodbye, and take care.